All right, we just got the new full self-driving supervised, not beta. It's no longer beta, at least that's not the terminology. We're gonna give it a try to go pick up some lunch at Panda Express. It's just a 3-mile drive. We're gonna give this a shot and see how this goes for the first time on version 12, because our other car still has version 11. So I think it's 1 stock down. Do I have to be rolling? Yep, there we go. And we're off. So far, it feels the same. Oh, turn signal. Wow, it's so proper and polite. I'm sorry, I still think it kind of drives like grandma. Wow, it really pulls out far. All right, so here we go. On our way on a little 3-mile drive, trying this out for the first time. Everyone is getting full self-drive supervised for 1 month, the month of April. And I believe it ends the last day of April. So here we are. Wow, it's being crazy cautious. Okay, so it's not going the way I would go, but okay. We'll see how this goes. Apply slight force, we're doing that. It was kind of aggressive on the acceleration there, but then it slowed down again. Not quite sure what's going on there. Make sure we get both the screen and outside. Thank you, cameraman. And we're doing turn signal again. So this is an interesting turning situation, because I always find that the people that you see on the other side of the street there don't know that we have a green arrow sometimes, and they cut us off. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and nudge this forward because I don't think we're on the turning sensor either right now. There we go. So sometimes you got to give it a little help. I think we missed the light. All right, we got our green light, waiting for some traffic, and we're making our left. Ooh, that's cutting it really close. I would have gone into the middle lane in that situation, but okay. And we're off. I always like comparing to see. It did slow down a little bit for that car coming across. That was cool. And we're changing lanes. I always like to see how it compares with the human driving. Thank you, sir. Wow, so this is already more naggy than version 11. I was using version 11 now for a couple weeks now because I had the 3 free months of full self-drive, thanks to you guys using our credits. And so version 11 was way less naggy. Look at that, I have to do it again. So interesting. I don't know if that's part of this whole unsupervised dropping the beta name thing, and we're getting a bunch of new people using the system, so it's going to be a little more naggy here at the beginning, but just noticing that it's way more naggy already. So far so good though. It's driving pretty well. Another nag, another blue indicator. Got a green light. Ooh, it's launching pretty nice. Now that's a Tesla launch right there. I like that. And we're on the middle setting right now. We're not on the most aggressive. So I figured just to try it out the first time, we're gonna just do the middle setting. Which already feels about as aggressive as the most aggressive setting on version 11. I know it's soon into this drive, and that's kind of hard to make that comparison, but just the acceleration part of it, it's a little less grandpa. Sorry, grandpa. Okay, turn. It's definitely, I mean, that's like the 5th or 6th blue indicator so far. I got Marcus on the camera here. We got this so quickly. We were heading out to lunch, and I didn't have time to install the GoPro that looks down at the screen and the road. So we've got a 2 iPhone situation here. You got to use what you got, right? Most photographers will always say the best camera is the one that you got. So that's what we're doing on this particular one, if you're wondering why we're not using our standard setup. It's on a different car too. I have the Model 3 all set up for full self-driving with the GoPro, and this just, we've got the roof thing on this one. It was going to be a whole thing to install the GoPro. The blue line looks thicker. I don't know if I could be wrong on that on the screen. I'll have to compare that with version 11. It's like taking up the whole lane. So we're going 2 over the speed limit. I did not do any settings. I didn't check what the settings were. The only thing I saw was we're in the middle setting in terms of aggressive driving. But it's pretty much stock. Whatever you get on the download is what we're doing here. So if you are getting the download for the first time, basically this is what you're going to get. We are almost to our destination, about a half a mile away, and so far so good. Pretty impressed. It's going to be nice having 2 cars with the full self-driving and with different versions, so I can maybe do some comparisons over the next month, unless of course the Model 3 gets the V12 as well. We're approaching 10 nags so far, at least. I did. Okay, it just disengaged. Did it give me a strike already? I don't know if I got a strike for that. I didn't acknowledge the blue in time. Let's take a look. Autopilot. Nope, it still has. I still have my 5 times, so I didn't get penalized too bad. We're basically here. We've got a Model 3 ahead of us. I can't engage it at the light, I don't think. No, I've got to be rolling. So we're going to end our first drive, our full self-drive, unsupervised video here. And thank you so much for watching. We're going to do all kinds of videos with this, but that's our first drive, and so far, so good. What's your experience been like, huh? Let us know.